Hey guys, Jim Edwards here, and welcome back to another episode of the Sales Copywriting and Content Marketing Hacks podcast. If I'm not mistaken, this is our 37th episode.
That is correct.
Wow, I can't think of a rhyme to go with that. So we'll just say this is 37, and there you go. So I'm Jim Edwards, along with my trusty co-host,
Stu Smith.
And so what do we got today for the folks, Stu, who want to know about content and copywriting?
Well, as your podcast producer, I had to look for topics today. I was drawing a blank. So what do you do when you draw a blank?
You go look for questions in a group somewhere.
Absolutely. That's what I did. And I just happened to stumble on one in the first, 30 seconds of looking in the Jim Edwards method page.
Okay.
Or the sales copy content marketing page.
What's that? The first lesson is, if you are stuck for content, just go look for a question to answer. That will get you some content for something. So
100%.
That's a big lesson.
100%.
Okay.
So anyway, this is a new member. I think she just posted in the last maybe 10 or 12 hours, maybe even this morning. I didn't even see what her time is, but it was brand new. It was like one of the first posts in the sales copy content marketing hacks page. So closed group. So she's a new member to the group. So my dream is to become a children's book author, but in the meantime, I need an income and lots of writing experience. I'd love to be able to do it for a living. So far, I've written 2 children's books and neither have made it off Google Docs. Do you have any suggestions? Part 2 of the question is still trying to figure out a niche for content and copywriting. And I have tons of experiences: childcare, stay-at-home mom, parenting, baby products, consider writing about that. And also cooking, which she's a good cook, evidently. So that's basically where I'm at in this copywriting journey at the starting line. I'm hoping to get some advice, tips, networking, and maybe even a few new friends.
Okay.
So we're here for you.
maybe even a few new friends, huh? Okay.
You just made 2 new friends.
So my immediate reaction is that you need to be in a niche or go after a niche that you're already in, because that's the best thing to do. We'll call it a native niche. So in my opinion, the stay-at-home mom niche, I know that that's big.
Oh, huge.
So the thing is, though, what is every stay-at-home mom trying to do? They want to spend more time with their kids. They want to be a good mom. They want to be a good wife or partner, since we can't really, classify anyone anymore as anything.
Nope.
But if you have a significant other, not that you have to have one apparently anymore. So I can't even say shit anymore, Stu. I'm not allowed to even talk. So the point is, stay-at-home moms want to do a lot of things. They want to be a good partner. They want to be a good mom. They want to be a good mentor. They want to, make some extra money. There's all kinds of stuff that they want to do.
Stay fit.
Stay fit. Yes. But what is the one thing that all of them feel like they don't have enough of other than money? What is the number one thing? Right. Time. So Stu, when we were talking about the show prep, during the show prep, you had an awesome idea for what she should focus on. And what was it?
My recommendation is to get writing.
Right. But the type of things that she should be writing about were the H word, you said.
I don't know.
Hacks to do all this mommy stuff.
Of course. Product reviews, hacks, things that will save you time and effort and all that. Yes, absolutely. That's a great way to kind of narrow down this big topic of stay-at-home mom.
Right. And hacks is another word for tips, is another word for secrets, is another word for getting a leveraged result with fewer resources. Everybody wants to make money, save time, and avoid effort and escape pain. Those are the top 5 reasons anybody buys anything. Stay-at-home moms are no different at all. And so if you think about all the different areas of concern that a stay-at-home mom is worried about, they're worried about cooking, childcare, taking care of the house, managing the money, staying in shape, all the things that we said. All of these things all have elements of make money, save time, avoid effort, escape pain. So there's no loss of stuff for you to write about, which can be a negative as well, because there's so much to write about. You could end up creating content about stuff that people, it's either not trending, it's not that many people interested in it. And so what we want to do is we want to create content that people are interested in, and people are interested in right now. And so using social media, you should be focusing on answering questions and stuff in specific groups. So we got out the old building blocks, and as a stay-at-home mom, these type of blocks should look very familiar to you. Okay.
Sweet.
So the foundation for this whole thing is that you need to figure out 60 minutes of time in your calendar every day for the next 30 days that you can work on writing and creating content and creating sales copy. I would suggest that they be at least 20-minute increments. So maybe when the kid is sleeping, maybe before the kids get up, when the kids are down for a nap, when they're pooping, whatever, assuming they're potty trained. This is your number one foundation. You need to commit, okay, I'm going to give myself a little 30-day challenge. And why is it important to do this, Stu, to put this on your calendar and to get it right now?
Because if it's not on the calendar, it doesn't exist.
Right.
You gotta force yourself. And the cool thing about a 30-day challenge is you build a great habit.
Right.
In 30 days.
Absolutely. And you build momentum. You build habit and you build momentum. So the first thing you're going to do, Heidi, that's such a cool name, Heidi. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go in your calendar and you're going to set a time every single day. With Google Calendar, if you know it's going to be the same time or times every day, like 2 30-minute things, you can just put that bad boy in there and have it repeat for the next 30 days. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you got to figure out your audience and what your audience wants. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to focus on groups. You're going to specifically focus on groups in my opinion, in Facebook, because LinkedIn really isn't for moms. It's more for like business stuff.
Pinterest.
And Pinterest, you could do Pinterest as well.
Yep.
Pinterest isn't so much about creating and writing as it is posting pictures.
Yeah.
So, but you can do Pinterest and you can do Instagram. But the biggest thing where you're going to be focusing, in my opinion, is on Facebook. And you need to go find at least 5 groups that are focused on stay-at-home moms. Because in those groups is where you're going to find your audience, where you're going to find the people that ultimately will buy something from you, whether it's a book, whether it's a product, whether it is a what have you. Okay. Now, the other thing is you need to commit to creating daily content. That's the biggest thing. In your 60 minutes for these groups, you're going to create daily content. Actually, I'm too early with that. You're going to create daily content, but in a different way. Your number one thing is you're going to start answering questions. That is how you're going to get going. You're going to see people asking questions in a group, and you're going to answer those questions and become known in those groups as someone who provides solutions. Whether you talk about stuff you've done, stuff you've seen other people do, providing helpful links, all that good stuff. You are going to become the helpful interfering aunt in these groups. The person who is there offering advice when people ask, giving encouragement, being the cheerleader, all around just being a cool, good, helpful group member. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take those answers and you're going to turn those answers into your daily content. That daily content is going to end up on your personal page, your profile. You should also start your own group where people can join your group, just like people can join the Sales, Copywriting, and Content Marketing Hacks group on Facebook. You want to have your own group that people can join to get even more cool stuff from you, because even if they're in all the same groups as you, and you take those answers and you turn them into daily content in your group, chances are they're not going to see all your posts over here in all these other groups. So this is where you can kind of collect up all your stuff and start building your community. And in 30 days, you should set a goal of having at least 100 people join your group. Now, 99 of them might not show up till the last day, but it's the daily content every single day, helping people, focusing on those groups and answering those questions and providing value, and then leading them back to you. That, in my opinion, would be the best thing you could do for the next month. Don't worry about how you're going to create a product. Don't worry about how you're going to start a blog. Don't worry about how you're going to start a YouTube channel, all this other stuff. What you need to do is get in the habit of creating value every single day, and then see what these people really key in on. Are they mostly excited about child rearing tips, about cooking tips, about all kinds of other, what are they mostly interested in that you can really carve out your niche as the expert in? So that's kind of my thought based on all of that. Stu, what do you think?
Yes, I like all of that, 100%. I think the best way to get going is just set yourself a 30-day goal and get going, right? However, I will say this. I kind of did things a little backwards, but this was also before there was social media, right? So I wrote a book first, built a web page,
Me too.
created a blog.
Me too.
And tried to find, I guess back then it was chat rooms or forums and things like that to discuss, and then you could share, people, you could pull people back. Another thing I did is I found a couple of websites that wanted me to write for them. So I had to go find them and tell them, hey, I wrote this book. This is what I do. I write about military fitness. So I found a great place on military.com to write their fitness channel. Since then, I've written over 1,000 articles for them. Now it's been 18 years now that I've been doing that. So
yeah,
it's been a while. But it's a massive amount of content that's out there. People can find me and it links them back to me. So you can do that as well, especially if you find a great question that you answer and you turn it into an article, and then, fish that out a little bit, or keep it on your own website. It's up to you.
Yeah.
But, something I would really consider doing is, pushing and getting those 2 books that you created already up on Amazon. I mean, there's some programs that the Jim Edwards method has that can show you how to do that, and something to consider. You can put yourself up there as the resident expert on, whatever that topic of the book is, especially if you're writing about, children's books and things like that. So that automatically tells you you're the mom, you're the child rearer, you understand baby products and things like that you can also review.
Right.
I mean, there's plenty of content for you out there.
And that's one of the things that you really can do instantly, especially if you can find stuff that you use and you believe in that has an affiliate program. This is a way that you can start making money with creating your content without having to even really have a website. You can use Facebook to start, and you can use YouTube as well, which if you're making Facebook videos, you should grab those videos and throw them up on YouTube and start a YouTube channel as well, and whatnot. But I do want to show you the inside of the Jim Edwards method. We have a really cool wizard that will help you to write product reviews. You can see me with my old beard there. And what this does is it helps you literally to write product reviews that have all the right parts in all the right places so that you can either publish it as an article and or you can do it as a it'll give you your PowerPoint slide deck so that you can use it as a teleprompter if you want, or you can just throw in pictures of the product and then read the product review. But this follows a proven formula that makes it really, really easy and simple to be able to write product reviews quickly and in a way that is helpful, believable, authentic, and they actually get people to go check the things. If you know, they get people to go check them, click the link and go check them out. So this, if I was going to tell you, you say, okay, well, I'm just going to create content, but I don't, what about making some money? I would tell you the best content to make that leads to making money is doing product reviews and then having your affiliate link as the link that they would go to check it out through. That's the fastest and easiest way. Just start doing product reviews of stuff that you use and you really believe in, because then your enthusiasm, your belief, the authenticity will all come through. I have no problem doing a review for something that I use all the time. When you do what some of these people do, which is, hey, that thing pays the biggest commission, let me go review that. And you know nothing about it. You don't know if it's good or bad. And if it's bad and you do a review, then that trashes your reputation. So the model for all of this is you create that content inside those groups by answering questions. People will flow back over to you. They'll just say, hey, you're pretty cool. Let me see what this person's all about. And then they click on your profile. They see your invitation to go join your group. They also see you reviewing products. They see you doing Facebook Live videos. They see you posting articles. They see this value. And then it all kind of spirals from there. Now, are you going to get rich in the first 30 days? No. This is about establishing the habit. It's about the same thing, like explain what happens when somebody first starts with you, Stu, working out and stuff. Are they ready for buds in the first 30 days?
Oh, no. Take some time. You got to build the habits of getting extra fitness in. You got to build the durability to handle longer days, because sometimes, especially in your situation as a stay-at-home mom, you may have disrupted sleep patterns, but you still got to get up and go do it. So there's some discipline that gets built within these first 30 days and habits that get formed. And I think, yes, that is probably the number one most important thing, is go into this rest of this year and into the new year with some momentum,
right?
And just kill it.
But building the habit to start, that would be the biggest thing. Doing product reviews. And again, you can see what are the product reviews that people really, really respond to. And then say to yourself, you know what? I really ought to come out with my own product in this area.
Yeah.
And that's where you create your next book, or you license a product from China or no, seriously. I mean, you can do that. You can go to a site called Alibaba.
Yep.
And you can buy products in bulk from China, private label them or sell them, bundle them with stuff, and create your own offers. So, that would be the biggest thing I would tell you, just as a reminder, Heidi. Okay. Commit to the 30 days, get them all in your calendar right now so you know what you're going to be doing. Focus on finding at least 5 groups that focus on the moms. Answer questions in the group every single day for that 60 minutes, and then translate those answers into articles and videos and extended content on your profile, in your group, and on your blog if you do set one up. That's what I tell you to do.
I would agree. So welcome to the Sales Copy and Content Marketing Hacks closed Facebook page, our group.
You almost got it.
Oh, did I mess it up? Sales Copy, Content
Facebook
Marketing
page. Group.
Yeah.
You almost got the whole thing in there. Good job.
Such a long name. We should just call it the Jim Edwards page. You know, Jim
Nah,
Edwards method. Jim
it's
Edwards
not,
method
but
page.
that's
Much
not,
better.
that's not a keyword that anyone searches for.
But anyway, welcome. So come to the page or group and just ask those questions, but go to the other groups and be the source of answers
Right.
for others.
Yeah.
You know,
Advice
so
and answers.
yep.
Absolutely. Cool. All right, guys. So if you are not a member of the group yet, if you're seeing this podcast on YouTube or my blog or wherever, you need to go. We'll put a link down, up, sideways, wherever. There'll be a link somewhere where you can go and join the Sales Copywriting Content Marketing Hacks closed group on Facebook, where we answer questions and give advice, and everybody really helps one another. It's a great group. And we will see you guys soon. Have a great day.